Have you been heard about COVID-19 before? I am Nur Alia Patricia binti Johari. COVID-19, how it affect Malaysia food service operations and industry? Come and check out with me. Wuhan is the seventh largest city in China, which is get infected by coronavirus in December 2019. There are many patients that get infected by coronavirus day by day since day one. There are many sectors that get affected from this pandemic, such as education, food service operations and industry, and also the agriculture get affected from this outbreak. The first effect due to this outbreak is economic. Why I say economic? Because people lost their livelihood due to this outbreak. We also call it as coronanomics, or people also call it as black swan. It is because they can open their establishments such as food service industry, especially they facing loss because of they buy a lot of raw materials to cook and to sell the product to the customer. So in this outbreak, they cannot sell like usually. From this pandemic is high demand on delivery food. Why this happened? Because the establishment need to fulfill the demand from the customer. For example, from GrabFood, Foodpanda, food or any food establishment make delivery such as cash on delivery itself. So from this they also can avoid to going out to buy the food. It is the simplest way and the fast way to get food. Moreover, it also affect in food service operation and industry like make improvement on food safety. Why food safety? It is because during this outbreak, we must take a good health of ourselves, such as we can eat a good food and healthy food, such as an organic food, vegetables, and fruits to stay healthier. It also helps us to avoid any foodborne illness and to make sure all the food that we eat must be clean and hygiene. Improvement on food safety to sellers and the cookers because it also can reduce the numbers of food poisoning in the food and also can protect the reputation of the business and also can gain the numbers of loyal customers and to gain customers' trust. Brahim said food service and Santan also example of airline food service. Both of airline catering food service are provide food for airline passengers. During this outbreak, the numbers of airline passengers is decreased. At Brahim said food service, the average of food produced one day average 35,000 to 40,000 meat per day. During this pandemic, the numbers of food produced is become low at one time. But the numbers of passengers decreased day by day. It is because Malaysia and other countries make restrictions to airline to make the flight because they are only give permissions to make domestic flight only. Most important is demand on the raw food. It is because the demand on raw food increased day by day. For example, before this, there are one issue regarding gardenia bread because the numbers of demand on gardenia fruit increasing day by day. Because of that, the company need to fulfill the demand of the customers. Not only that, there are some people before the MCO begins make panic buy. They do not think before do because they buy all the need essentials too without worry anything like not worry about the expiry date, not worry how long the duration of the item. Why the numbers of demand of food increasing day by day? In my opinion, it is because people during MCO need to stay at home, so they need to cook and eat. That's why the demand of raw food increase day by day. The large number of food shortage happen in Malaysia. For example, during this pandemic, there are no export and import food source to overseas. It is because of Malaysian movement control order. Good people, we must think before purchase the need because it to avoid the wastage in the house and also can save our financials in the future, especially during the MCO time.